mistake in my understanding, please correct me. You have said that last year she made a similar set of attempts and she was caught. She was not cleared. This year also the UPSC did actually contest her induction, but she was able to go through despite that. How does that work?
Thank you, Barkha. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Barkha. I would go a little beyond her claim to the non-creamy layer, because that's very obvious. Her own property return, which she filed on 23rd of January 2024, lists out her personal wealth at about several crores. Her own wealth. I'm forgetting about the father. Let's park that aside. I'll deal with the physical disability and also try and explain as to how this problem, how this malaise can be far deeper than what we see. Some people have posted a video of an IAS officer of 2010 batch dancing away with Sunny Leone, and he was recruited under locomotor disability, LD. Somebody has to be 40% plus ability only, then only the person becomes locomotor disability. That person has resigned from service, fine, he's gone. This person also came into limelight because she threw so many tantrums before she joined.
Yeah.
What would have happened if she didn't send those messages, didn't occupy additional collector's room, didn't ask for that car, or didn't use her father's car, her own car, with that official number, a VIP number plate and a Maharashtra Shasana, etc.? Things would have not been noticed at all. So it's a very, very serious issue whether some cases are going unnoticed. As per the procedure, Union Public Service Commission issued a letter on 20th of October 2021 as to which all disabilities shall qualify for reservation under which services. So for civil services examination, they have listed other examinations also. Civil services examinations, it's orthopedically handicapped, visually impaired, hearing impaired, or combination of one or more of above three. For whatever good or bad reasons, they do not have brain-related issues as disability for the civil services examination. But this girl, I must say, she's really smart. What she did was, she not only showed herself as visually impaired, she also called that I am having problems of brain-related problems or mental issues. Just to be in that subcategory of reservations for physically challenged people, wherein there were 8 seats reserved and there were very few combinations possible. Because some people will be visually impaired, some people will be hearing impaired, but a combination of above 3 is very difficult. So she tried to bring in another one, and then she went to the CAT. And she went to the CAT even after knowing that her first time attempt at this had been rejected by both UPSC and DOPT. She had 679 rank 678 got IAS, rank 680 got IAS, but she was not given any service because her claim was rejected. And still she had the audacity to ask for it again. It's really the height of heights. People are wondering as to why she asked so many things.
I'm so sorry if I'm asking an unintelligent question, but how, after the UPSC contested her induction in 2023, how did she become an IAS officer after that?
Okay.
If the UPSC is not convinced that she should be in, if the UPSC is questioning the process by which she has got that certification of being disabled, how has she become an IAS officer?
Okay, that's a very important question.
Two, were there no background checks done on her personal wealth, her parental wealth? How was she not marked as a member of the creamy layer?
Let me come to the first one. There is every year, whenever civil services examination is held, there is a detailed circular by the DOPT, not UPSC. So the medical checkup, etc., is to be got done by DOPT, Department of Personnel and Training. So there's a circular of 23rd February 2023, which categorically says that anybody claiming to be under the PWBD category, which is persons with benchmarked disability category, they have to appear before a specially constituted board in the All India Institute of Medical Sciences and nowhere else. It's categorically written there. It is also enunciated in that circular that this person will be given only one opportunity. And if the person avoids medical test, the person's candidature shall be cancelled. This is 23rd of February 2023. So what I'm trying to emphasize is that despite these unequivocal provisions, these were thrown to winds.
By whom, sir? Sir, by whom?
Well, either of the two. In this case, I'll give you the sequence. So the CAT, Mumbai, they decided on 15th of March 2023, that a request for reclassification of reservation categories, that this multiple disability, MD, which is visually impaired, plus this other one is brain-related challenges.
Yeah, mental disability.
Reintroduced.
Yeah.
So CAT said nothing doing. We have come at a very late stage, belated stage. It is not there. But then her interview is still conducted because a provisional permission was given to her that you can appear before the interview board.
Well,
interview happened on 26th of April. My question is, and I'm very, very aghast, that in the end of May, when the results were declared, she was still included in the list of selected candidates without a medical certificate till then, because she had been avoiding all through.
So the point is, how does that happen? And I want to just hold that question because I want to bring in Shekhar and then come back to you on that. You have listed all the lapses, all the gaps, things that don't make sense. Who's accountable for that? Shekhar, your job is to help people become UPSC toppers. But today you stand disillusioned with the entire process. You feel this case has damaged the reputation of the civil services irreparably. You even went so far as to say, this is a day when you sometimes feel like disbanding UPSC. Go ahead with what you're feeling today.
Hi. The only thing that I'm feeling for the last couple of days is that everybody, all the media institutions, everybody would move on. They will have newer stories to cover, but students, as ma'am rightly pointed out, students they might not. They will be tarnished, and they will be I don't know, their mental state would not be the same. They would keep considering that a fair chance of getting selected is no longer there. So speaking from that perspective, I've also appeared in UPSC. I've also appeared in interviews, and I was waitlisted once. So at times it makes you wonder whether you could have made it, or maybe there was
today you question your own not getting in. You of course adopted another avatar of helping other people to clear the UPSC, but today you wonder if the system is fair.
Right, exactly. It feels so bad. My Twitter inbox and some of the students that I know personally, they're messaging me consistently on WhatsApp. If there are other lapses, if there are other students who have been I mean, I don't know, they got selected and speaking. So I just want to speak on students' behalf and even on my own personal story that I've witnessed all these years. And as Vinita ma'am rightly pointed out, students, they prepare for not only 3, 4, 5 years, they prepare for 7, 8 years. And today they feel like this. Are they even spending their time, all their entire time wisely? Is it the right thing to do? Do they even stand a chance because they're not connected to anyone? Most of the students that we cater to, we started as a YouTube channel, then we have started providing low cost courses. Most of the students that we cater to, they either come from tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities, or are particularly women who cannot really go to cities like Delhi and prepare and spend a lot of money. So I'm not sure, because even today morning I spoke with a student, and she was feeling pretty bad, and she was saying, I do not really know anyone. I'm not connected. Whether I stand a chance.
So all of you feel that it is the system. It is not just Pooja. There is a system that enables a puja to take place. And we are getting comments in our audience stream. Please take actions against her. Why has she not been sacked? This is actually a criminal charge. She needs to be prosecuted. Why has she just been transferred? I want to come to you, Vinita, because I know you may need to leave a little early. Just stay as long as you can. Let me bring you in. Going back to your idea of a godfather, a god, someone who's protecting her. Where do you see, you're right there in Pune. If you look at this family, the father was also he was with the Maharashtra Pollution Board, right? And how does someone who has served in the Maharashtra Pollution Board have assets of 40 crores? I don't know. The mother is a sarpanch. The daughter claims to be a doctor, but then actually, ironically, ducks every single medical test that is required of her. She claims disability. Who is protecting them, according to you, Vinita?
So as far as I'm concerned, like I'm just saying offhandedly, like it's been many years, but I know that suddenly a minister had just said that these are the guys who had never undergone any IAS program, nothing, that they should be elevated to the IAS cadre category. So this was 15-20 years back. So I feel that the ball rests at the state government, because finally she is in the Maharashtra cadre. So obviously there is somebody there who in the higher political circles has either taken a lot of money for elections through her father, who's got like 20 shops, 7 flats, 1 kg gold and whatnot, and 100 acres of land. You see, and it almost seems as if the father is the don who is threatening everywhere. He has threatened the Tehsildar. He obviously is threatening even in the upper echelons of the Mantralaya, and that's where they're all getting scared and under pressure. They've just shifted her. And did you see her aura? She is so cool when she's answering the media. If something had happened to somebody like you or me, we would have been so frightened. All she did is locked on social media accounts and fully telling the thing that I'm not supposed to speak, which means, and this is going on in media, which means it is the state government, it is a top person in the state government who has allowed her to later on give a private medical certificate for her mental disability. 6 times she was called by the AIMS. Like sir said, only they called once, but she was called 6 times and she didn't come. So her audaciousness, the father's audacity to threaten the government servants and bring out the gender issue of sexual assault, etc., almost there, even with the collector. And it is only thanks to the collector who picked up guts to give a complaint to the state government, and because of RTI activist Vijay Kumar, who brought up all those documents, that it has become a national issue. So now they will just buy time and they will just say, we have anyway thrown away in some washroom and life will go on. And that is a tragedy, which is, which is something that you feel so strong about. But what can you do? Can we see such corruption to such a below the belt level? And we have to just keep quiet. That's my question. That how do these chief ministers, home ministers, chief secretaries, police couldn't even go to a house, as we have seen, to get that car into the saying that she's not allowed to have this car. So no law enforcing authority, no legal authority, no state government, Mantralaya, bureaucrat, no one can do anything to her. She is untouched and calm, as if she knows that life is she's going to have a great career ahead.
Shailesh, do you agree with Vinita that it's the state government that is answerable and that you can't overlook the fact that the father has contested a Lok Sabha election, is very wealthy, has 100 acres of land, 43 crores of declared assets. The mother has another 18 crores. This lady herself has several crores. That maybe there is a political nexus here. There is a funding, because why should, he's contested on a ticket from the VBA and lost, but there could be other benefactors also. We don't know. We simply don't know. But that might explain the impunity that we are seeing here, or the brazenness that we are seeing here.
Her godfather may be anywhere.
Right.
My submission is we keep talking of each incident independently and say who's responsible, and we think we know that whoever is responsible will never ultimately pay the price. We are almost sure of that. Unless we fix this, unless we get a better rule of law atmosphere in the country, this will keep continuing. We have accidents and we say, oh my God, this fellow is so rich and therefore he did this. In Pune, we have a car accident. We say, oh, this fellow is so rich, he'll do this. How long will we continue looking at each thing and not saying where does the solution lie? The solution lies with media and citizens saying, hey, saying that we'll teach ethics classes is no solution. Ethics classes will not change. But if your rule of law is better, stronger, and we are not focusing on that, India is not focusing on this at all. No Chief Justice of India, no Prime Minister, no media is talking of the fact that our rule of law is very poor. So long as our rule of law is very poor, this will keep happening. It'll keep repeating, and fine, it may make good news, good programs, but it will not resolve anything. My submission is we need to find a way of getting a better rule of law